Unsuku came all out for Sweet GULUVA and Ashley. Like, Unsuku scattered the table in her recent interview, and people are now dragging Unsuku for dragging Sweet GULUVA and Ashley. Anyway, she did not like drag them, but she just said how she felt about their relationship, how she felt about Sweet GULUVA, how she felt about even Sweet GULUVA winning the show. Anyway, I just like that they released this interview. At least the fan base will have a distraction, because for more than 1 week now, this Ashley's fan base have been fighting themselves. Like, it have just been so chaotic, and it's just very bad that it's not us fighting another fan base, it is us fighting ourselves, which is the worst kind of fan base fight, when you guys are fighting amongst yourself. It is very bad, but it is more entertaining if you're fighting with a different fan base, another fan base. You will know that it is you guys against the world, but now it is you guys against yourself. Anyway, this whole thing is bringing a little distraction, because now you will see that Ash Angels and Ashes and Shippers, they kind of love themselves, because now that they released this in Suku's interview, do you know that they have reunited among themselves, and they have faced Suku and her fans? You could see that they are, putting the disagreement and misunderstanding aside. Let's just tackle the outsiders. After we tackle the outsiders, we can come back and now fight ourselves. Anyway, moving forward, in case you don't know what is going on, um this host asks is a question and answer, and Unsuku answered to the best of her knowledge. Unsuku said that they asked her how she feels about Sweet GULUVA winning the show. Well, Unsuku said that Sweet GULUVA is the winner of Big Brother and Zamzi season 5, but Oyanda is the winner of the Umileno season. And they told her to explain what she means. And she said, anyway, that she feels Sweet GULUVA, not like he did not deserve to win, because if he has won, he has already won, so he deserves it. But if she's judging from her own view, from her own point of view, from her own perception, that Sweet GULUVA did nothing in the house to make him win that money. That they should not forget that this season came with a team, Omileno, that is fire, and Sweet GULUVA did not come close to anything hot. Talk more of fire. That Sweet GULUVA, she saw Sweet GULUVA sleeping most of the time, and it was like she was shocked coming out to see that Sweet GULUVA was actually entertaining to the viewers. Anyway, she said that if you are in the house, you will not get to see everything and everybody. That maybe she was not in the space where Sweet GULUVA was being entertaining, was being funny, was dancing and singing most of the time. But she always sees Sweet GULUVA, sleeping in the couch and all that. So maybe the viewers saw the entertaining part of Sweet GULUVA, the funny part of Sweet GULUVA, and everything that she did not see, that will make them to give him the win. But Unsuku said for Oyanda that she was privileged to be close to Oyanda, and she saw why Oyanda reacted the way that Oyanda reacted, that she understood how Oyanda will react when he's angry, when he's annoyed, when he's under pressure, when he's happy, when he's excited, and putting the whole personality of Oyanda together, that Oyanda is the one that brought the Umileno, not Sweet GULUVA. And also talking about the sheep, Suku was like, she's going to reserve her comment on the relationship between Ashley and Sweet GULUVA, that if they feel like they can make it work, who is she? But she told the host that she remember vividly that it was Ashley that told Sweet GULUVA to pipe down and pipe low on winning in the house, recalling that Sweet GULUVA won the first head of house and, got into a ship and he was cold as ice. Like he was not putting the effort and everything. Then the host asked Unsuku, do she think that Ashley getting evicted also helped GULUVA winning? And she said yes, that Ashley getting evicted helped Sweet GULUVA to win, because Sweet GULUVA now was now focused in the game, more focused in the game than when Ashley was in the house, and also the fan base joining together to vote and everything. Well, the host told Unsuku that Sweet GULUVA was really shocked when she got evicted as top three. That Sweet GULUVA was like thinking that Unsuku will win, considering the fact that Unsuku have been up from week one, back to back from week one. She has not left. She has been up and all those kind of thing, and making it to top five. Sweet GULUVA thought, according to the host, though, Sweet GULUVA thought that Unsuku will win, and was shocked when Unsuku got evicted and all those kind of thing. Anyway, I don't know what you feel about Unsuku's point of view, because she was like talking. I was like, allegedly, allegedly, because according to the host asked her, why are you using allegedly? She said she know that this fan base will come for her, will come and drag her, so she is talking from her own perception, from her own point of view. This is what she feels. So just putting it out there, according to Suku, so that nobody will come and drag her. But of course, they have already started dragging her. They're like, how dare you say Sweet GULUVA is not deserving of the win? How dare you say it's Oyanda that played the game so well in the house? How dare you say this? How dare you say it? In fact, people are even seeing her fellow South Africans. Unsuku want to go for 2025 Miss South Africa, and people were like, "Oh, we're not going to vote for you. We're not going to support you. We're not going to root for you in the 2025 maybe 2026 Miss South Africa. That you're disrespectful. Your heart is bitter. You're not happy when others win." According to South Africans that are dragging her, they say, oh, if the Miss South Africa didn't work well for her, she'll still come out and complain and wail. So they need a respectful person to be their Miss South Africa, not somebody like Unsuku and all that. But you that is watching this and watch what happened, did you understand where Unsuku is coming from? Do you understand her own point of view? Do you think that she's bitter that Sweet GULUVA won, or do you think that she's bitter that Oyanda did not win, or is she bitter that her herself did not win? Do you think Unsuku is pained because Unsuku had this whole, she felt like she's big, she has a huge fan base, and coming out like she got little attention like she expected?